Hello students, in this video we will discuss the last topic of chapter 1, Taxonomic Aids. Taxonomic studies of various species of plants, animals and other organisms are useful in agriculture, forestry, industry and in general in knowing our bioresources and their diversity. These studies would require correct classification and identification of organisms. Now, identification requires proper laboratory and field study. Then these taxonomic studies are incomplete without the collection of plant and animal species. Collections of actual specimens of plants and animal species is most important and prime sources of taxonomic study, like identification and classification of the organism and to gather more knowledge for future studies. Taxonomic aids are generally of two types. Number 1, aids having specimen. For example, herbarium, botanical gardens, museums, zoological parks and key. Second is aids without specimen. For example, flora, manuals, monographs and catalogs. First is herbarium. Herbarium is a storehouse for collected plant specimens that are dried, pressed and preserved on sheets. These are arranged as universally accepted system of classification. The standard size of a herbarium sheet is 41 cm into 29 cm or 11.5 inch into 16.5 inch. Mounting is the process by which a specimen is mounted to a sheet of herbarium. A pesticide mercury chloride is used for poisoning the specimen for preparation of the herbarium. A label added to the bottom right corner and label of herbarium sheet contains number 1, date and place of collection, then English local and botanical names, family, collector's name of the specimen. These specimens along with their description on herbarium sheets become a storehouse for future taxonomic use. Thus, herbaria becomes a quick referral system for taxonomical studies. Second is Botanical Garden. These are specialized gardens having collections of living plants for references. It is an ex situ conservation because it conserves rare and endemic species outside of the species' natural habitat. Plant species in these gardens are grown for identification purposes and each plant is labeled indicating its botanical and scientific name and its family. The famous botanical gardens are Kew, situated in England, which is the largest famous botanical garden. Then Indian Botanical Garden in Shibpur, Howrah is the largest botanical garden, and the National Botanical Research Institute is present in Lucknow, India. Next is the museum. Museums are generally set up in educational institutes such as schools and colleges. Museums have collections of preserved plant and animal specimens for study and reference. Specimens are preserved in the containers or jars in preservative solutions. Plant and animal specimens are preserved as dry specimens. Insects are preserved in insect boxes after collecting, killing and pinning. Large animals like birds and mammals are usually stuffed and preserved. Museums often have collections of skeletons of animals too, but photographs and living species are not preserved in museums. Then the zoological parks. The places where wild animals are kept in protective environments under human care and which enable us to learn about their food habits and behavior are known as zoological parks. All animals in a zoo are provided as far as possible the conditions similar to their natural habitats. So it's also a ex situ conservation. Children love visiting these parks, commonly called zoos. Central Zoo Authority or CZA of India is responsible for the management of zoos in India. And the last one is key. Key is another taxonomical aid used for identification of plant and animals based on the similarities and dissimilarities. The keys are based on the contrasting characters generally in a pair called couplet. It represents the choice made between two opposite options. This result is acceptance of only one and rejection of the other. Each statement in the key is called a lead. Separate taxonomic keys are required for each taxonomic category such as family, genus and species for identification purposes. Keys are generally analytical in nature. Keys were developed by John Ray for identification of animals. Then flora, manuals, monographs and catalogs are some other means of recording descriptions. They all help in correct identification. Number 1, flora contains the actual account of habitat and distribution of plants of a given area. This provides the index to the plant species found in a particular area. Number 2 is manuals, which are useful in providing information for identification of names of species found in an area. Number 3, monographs contain information on any taxon, for example, one genus or family at a particular time. Number 4, catalog. It contains all species name and information of habitat in alphabetical order. To learn difficult concept of physics, chemistry and biology within few minutes to crack NEET and JEE with fun, like, share and subscribe our new YouTube channel ShantU. You will get conceptual videos, highly effective notes, short tricks, mock test and much more. Hope we shall meet there.